I want to say thank you to Nutrafol for supporting the Daily Boost. Is it time that you join the thousands of women standing up for their strands? You can grow thicker, healthier hair by going to Nutrafol.com. Use the promo code MTM and you'll get 20% off. How are you? It's Reality Tuesday. I used to call it Reality Tuesday years and years ago. I still do occasionally, but back at probably 20 years ago. And what happened was I'd get up on Monday after a weekend, ready to go, right? Got all energized. Here comes the week. Let's take it on. And I'd have all these grandiose plans on Monday, and then life would get in the way, and I wouldn't get anything done. It'd be like, I can't get anybody on the phone. Nothing happened. But on Tuesday, the boss would say, so, where are we on that project? And boom, reality set in. Ever happened to you? Yeah. I guess there's a Reality Thursday, too. Oh, no, the weekend's coming. All right, it is the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com. Every single day, we face reality in a positive, upbeat way. Basically, looking at the world and go, what? And say, all right, get out of my way. Let's go. Let's fix this thing. It happens. I mean, it does. People are there. They're just in your way. Things are in your way. Life is in your way. Sometimes it rains. Sometimes the sun is too bright and you get sunburned. Stuff happens every single day. And we just have to find a way to work around that and deal with it. And do it in a positive way. That is really, I think, the defining difference. In fact, no, I know it to be the defining difference between somebody who is successful and happy and positive. You probably know people like that. I'm that way about 95% of the time. I will admit, catch me in the 5%, and we've got an issue. But most of the time, I just perceive the world differently. And usually, here's what I'll say to myself. When something happens to me, I go, wow, didn't see that coming. It kind of sucked. All right, let's get on. Let's move on. And I just don't allow myself to dwell there or anybody to make me dwell anywhere. I just decide where I'm going, how I'm going to feel about it, control my emotions, and move on. You can do the same thing, and we'll help you with that today. But today we're going to talk about productivity. We are, because everybody wants maximum productivity. I don't know why. It's not about getting more done. It's about being more efficient, right? But I'm going to give you a little simple trick today that will very much change how you think about maximum productivity. So I was in the bathroom the other day, and my wife was brushing her hair, and she was complaining about all the hair that was falling out. I'm a nice husband, so I said, God, I know a lot. And I said, did you know that 30 million women have weakened or thinning hair? And she looked at me like, okay. I said, if you're one of them, you're not alone, and there is a solution. She said, get out of here. But it's true. Listen, if you would like to take back control of your hair, you can do it with Nutrafol. Now, when you do, it won't be long before you're raving like so many others that Nutrafol not only transforms your hair, but it restores your confidence. Hair does that, doesn't it? Nutrafol offers 2 targeted formulas for women, both clinically shown to improve hair growth and thickness with less shedding. You'll see a big difference in 3 to 6 months, just like 86% of women who use Nutrafol. That's probably why more than 1,500 top doctors recommend Nutrafol as an effective and high-quality solution for healthier hair. I use Nutrafol myself. That's kind of why she was looking at me. I never thought I would. But as I was aging a little bit, my hair was thinning a little bit, so I decided to give it a try. And it did take a couple of months, 3 or 4, but there is absolutely a difference in the thickness of my hair. And my wife is a little bit jealous, which is awesome. I think you should try Nutrafol. You can grow thicker, healthier hair, and you can support the Daily Boost just by going to Nutrafol.com and use the promo code MTM. There's my dog barking in the background. New customers get 20% off. This is their best offer available anywhere, plus free shipping on every order. Get 20% off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code MTM. Okay, let's get started with maximum productivity today, because there are people out there right now listening to the show saying, that's what I'm here for. I need more productivity. Hang on a second. No, you don't. I'm sorry you don't. You need to be efficient in what you do. You don't want to get more done. Who wants to do more? Who wants to get, let's see how much I can get done today. I get done 1,000 things yesterday. I can do 1,010 today. Why? I say delegate 1,000 of them and do 10 of them. But we want you to be efficient in your productivity every single day. And I want you to enjoy your day every single day, because that's my drive here. That's it. Truly, I want you to get out of bed and go, hey, I don't really want to get out of bed. But I'm getting older, so it kind of hurts more to stay in bed than to get out of bed, if you know what I'm talking about. So you get up, you're like, okay, let's go through my day, and basically go all day long. And then when you go to bed at nighttime, you're like, it's a pretty good day. That's what my dream is for you. I've always been the kind of person who believed that life is life. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, whether you're a personal person living a personal life, and you are, we all are, even if you're a workaholic, you're still a personal person, right? You could be working at your job. You could be building a business. I don't care what it is. It could be anything. you are still the same person, no matter what you're doing, right? That's why people tell me, hey, Scott, don't worry about it. It's just business. It's just business. There's certain rules to business, that's for sure. But when you tell me it's just business and you're being not a nice person, it doesn't matter if you're in business or not. You're not a nice person. I just kind of, I check a box of things I don't want in my life. You're the same person no matter what you do. And another belief I have is this: leaving yourself behind while you do something else is not a recipe for success. I mentioned a little bit yesterday about the trip into Reston, Roslyn, Virginia, working for a day with my brother in his office and going, yuck, I didn't like that. I had to be somebody else to be there. And I'm a fit-in kind of guy. I don't rock the world that much. I mean, I understand when I'm in certain places, a certain way to act, right? I'm not myself. Oh, I'm not one of those people, right? You know what I mean. I'm going to be myself. No. You can be yourself within society, okay? But you don't have to be yourself all the time. I get it. But leaving yourself behind every single day, you're working for 40, 50 years of your life. Why the hell would you why would you get out of bed, commute 10 or 20 hours a week, go to an office you don't like, doing something you don't like, all because somebody said you had to do it? Why would you leave? And then on the weekends or at nighttime, you'd have a precious couple of hours to do what you love to do. Why would you do that? Makes no sense at all. Sorry, let me get off my pedestal. Instead, as you go about your business of the day, I think you should have a little bit of you tucked into your back pocket. Do you have a hobby? Do you need to send a note to a loved one, maybe? Are you working your way through a romance novel, maybe? Some of you do that, I know. I've seen people on their lunch break reading real trash. And hey, you go. Why not, right? Now, sometimes when we're working in business, like when I do some of the network marketing stuff, I don't do a whole lot of that anymore, but when I did, I would tell people, work the business in the pockets of your day. When you found a pocket of your day, work your business. I'm kind of doing the opposite right now. I'm saying when you're working your business or your job or whatever you're doing for your professional life, find pockets of the day when you work on yourself. Your goal should be to find those small breaks between your focus to work on you for a few minutes before getting back to work on the other stuff. Now, I tell this to my clients all the time. Again, I work with mostly type A, high performance individuals. When they come to me, they're already there. They're already rocking. They have great success in their life. Most of them are that way. And they sometimes hit a wall. They wonder why they can't get what they want. Like, I work so hard. I've got the money. I've got the stuff in the bank. I'm doing okay, but yet I'm not happy. I don't feel like it's me. I forgot who I am. And so I know what I have to do is I have to slowly bring them back, and I have to fill the time, because I can stop them a little bit and say, let's make some space for yourself. Scott, I should meditate and become mindful. That's really hard if you're type A, right? So we make the space, and then I give them something to do in the space. And I recommend that they just do a little bit of what they love when they have maybe 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes throughout the course of a day. I have a client right now who's learning to fly. I recommended, hey, those little flight lessons that are all really, really short that you can take? Sporties.com has them. Why don't you watch a few of those? Just to break up your day, right? And that's all we're doing here. So we're taking a little piece of you, and instead of leaving it at home in the desk drawer until you get home at nighttime, we're allowing ourselves to live throughout the day and be who you are. Trust me, you're doing it a lot anyway, but now if you do it consciously, you'll change your world. Now, here's 2 things that will happen when you begin to do this. Number 1, you will get more done. I promise you. You will. If you've ever worked with a clock where you put it's a Pompeo timer, is that what they call it? I don't even use it. I don't like it. It's too structured for me. 33 minutes on, take a 5-minute break, 33 minutes on. Oh, gosh, you'll work really hard. In 2 hours, you'll get a lot done. You'll wear yourself out. But that break is what's key. The break is what gets you to the ability to go and change your mentality a little bit and then come back into the game, right? So imagine that you're working really hard. You take a 5 or 10 minute break and you focus on something just for you. Not just sitting there doing nothing unless you want to, but something for you. You'll come back stronger, more energized, more enthusiastic, because you're moving your life forward on so many different levels. So that's the number 1 promise, that you will get more done. Number 2, you will be living your authentic self. Yeah. You're not going to put yourself on the shelf or in a drawer and lock you up till the end of the day when you get back home and finally get to pay attention. Those kids are in bed. Now I can be me. Be you all the time. No matter what you find yourself doing today, you are still you. Remember that. I have big capitals, which means it's important on my screen. It says you are still you. Don't put yourself aside when you're negotiating, when you're dealing with people. The whole thing, do not put yourself aside. Stay in the game. Be who you are. If you're getting great results being who you are, dynamite. Do more of it. If you're not, you might want to educate yourself just a little bit more about how to do that, because you do live in a world with a lot of other people. It doesn't mean you ever have to not be the person you are. Be happy. Be a happy warrior. Bring yourself to every challenge of the day like, woohoo, here it comes, let's go. Yeah, look at that big old mess I got to clean up right now. You might say that after you get started, but in the beginning, maybe not. But try it. You'll see, okay? So find some pockets of your day today and be you. The big lesson on today's program, do not leave yourself at home while you go to work today. Bring yourself along for the ride. Include your personality in what you're doing. You'll be so much happier because you're moving forward on all levels, not a part-time job. Remember, your life is your full-time job, not your job. Your life is your full-time job. All right. I'm going to see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about the 70% rule of happiness and success. If you are not practicing this rule, you're wasting time. You're probably spinning your wheels and wondering why things aren't happening. That's tomorrow's show right here on The Daily Boost.